With this exercise, we're really going to try to work on loading the leg. So I'm choosing my right leg to demonstrate. What I'm going to do is do a little bit of a wide hip width stance. I'm going to take the leg that I'm trying to target it's going to stay back. My other leg is going to come forward slightly. It's going to be about halfway forward, so the half a foot in front of the other foot. And in this position, what I'm looking for is that I'm a good wide base, I feel stable, and I don't feel like I'm going to fall. Then as the target leg on this back leg here on the right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to shift my body over my foot. I've got to bend my knee a little bit as I do this. The weight is still going to be on this foot, but just slightly, just so you don't fall. But I'm trying to get my leg and my body to stack itself over here on this right leg. Now in this position, I'm going to feel my quads start to kick in. My weight should be through the center of the foot, making sure it's equal through the heel, midfoot, and the forefoot. I want to make sure I'm not too far on my heel and I'm not too far on my toe. That's going to change the position of the weight and what muscles kick in. Then I'm going to take this same hand, which is my right hand, and I'm going to try to reach forward and across, but maintain my body upright. I don't want to lean forward. I want to stay up and down. If I lean too far forward, it's going to shift it from the quad to the glute, and I really want to make sure that I'm contracting my glute and my hip at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and come on down like an accordion. You want to bend your knee. Your hip's going to bend a little bit. In this position, you're going to feel the quad kick in, the hip kick in. Make sure you're maintaining your nose and body over that right leg. And then I'm going to take my right hand and reach forward and across a little bit. All this is going to do is really make sure that I'm sitting into this outside of this hip. I'm going to fit a little bit more if I reach forward and across. Remember not to lean forward, but to stay straight up with this. And then to come up, I'm going to hold. I'm just going to make sure I'm squeezing my quad, coming straight up, and then relaxing. So I'll show you from a side version, and I'll use my other leg to show you. Again, our staggered stance, hip width apart. I want about a half of a foot in front of the other foot. Make sure I can feel my equal weight bearing here. I'm going to shift my body onto this back leg. I want my torso, my nose, and everything to be completely aligned on this side. Then what I'm going to do is make sure that I'm weight bearing equally. So I want to make sure I'm not too far forward. I want to make sure I'm coming down and I'm feeling that quad kick in as I come down and a little bit of the hip. Take the arm on that same side and I'm going to come up and across. We want to make sure that we're still feeling in the quad, we're still feeling it in the hip, but what it does, it just shifts it a little bit further to this outside on this hip as we reach forward and across. And we want to hold, really make sure that we're feeling the weight bearing equally through the forefoot, the midfoot, and the heel. And your knee on this is going to come out a little bit, which is good. We really don't want you to go inward with the knee. If you do that, you're going to feel the weight shift to the center of the foot. So when we're doing this exercise, we really want to make sure that we're feeling the forefoot, midfoot, and heel. We reach forward and across, and as we do this, it is going to shift us that direction. We just want to make sure our knee is not collapsing in. That's going to make us feel it completely differently.